and Diamond and Stephen Dixon were on hand to present Friday morning's GB News and were surprised to hear from pensioner Sue, who insisted she was happy living on her £12,000 a year pension. The guest detailed how she stays warm in the cold weather and advised viewers to be happy with what they have. She told the hosts you just cut your cloth and stays reasonably happy with her papers and GB News. And asked, "Do you worry about money?" "No, I don't worry about money. I don't consider myself a poor pensioner," Sue said. "I get slightly more than the full pension is about £9,500, I get about just under £12,000, so I can live on that. I can eat reasonable meals and stuff. I don't really drink anything but coffee. Milky coffee is my bag, that keeps me warm and stuff. I'm reasonably happy. I've got my papers to read and GB News to watch. I'm quite happy as I am. You just cut your cloth." Earlier in the interview, Anne asked, "Do you live on your own? Is it just you that you have to think about?" Sue replied, "Yes, I did have my nephew and his family living with me until January, but they've left now." When asked if they are worried about her, Sue explained, "In one way, but they know that I'll cope because that's the person I am. Years ago I stopped worrying about stuff I have no control over. This is my philosophy in life: stop worrying about the things you have no control over. Concentrate on what you can do to sort yourself out, and that's what I do." Stephen said, "You say you cope and you manage, and that's admirable. A lot of people will take comfort from that, Sue, but what about the pleasures in life, the little luxuries like being able to go watch TV in the warmth or go to bed in a nice, warm bedroom? Really, you should have that, shouldn't you?" "Well, I mean, I am warm when I watch the telly because I put my fleece over me, my fleece blanket," Sue explained. "When I go to bed, my bedroom is never heated. I never heat my bedroom. I don't like hot rooms, but when the heating is on downstairs, obviously it warms upstairs a bit so it's not ice cold up there. But again, if you haven't got the money to pay what they are demanding, then you don't use it, so they get less anyway." Sue explained she isn't currently worried about energy prices and has layered up to stay warm when the temperature drops. "At the minute, the energy prices aren't going to affect me too much until my fixed term runs out, but with everything else, you've just got to draw your horns in, as my dad used to say, and not buy as much," she stated. "I haven't put the heating on as much for most of this year. I put it on a couple of times to warm a house and stop it getting damp, but most of the time it doesn't go on at all. So I'm back to 1950s when we had no heating." Anne replied, "I can see you're wearing a lovely woolly jumper or cardigan this morning. How cold is it in your room right now?" "It's quite cold," Sue remarked. "I've got a thermal vest on, a jumper and a cardigan." "It is quite cold. It was quite good last week because we had the warm weather, so it wasn't so bad, but since the Arctic has given us a blast again, it's back to hot water bottles and 2 or 3 jumpers." "As you say, a vest. We were talking earlier on the program about the fact that we've forgotten, or a lot of people have forgotten, that we always used to wear a vest. It was a sort of staple," Anne commented. maybe that's what we've got to do, go back to the old days.